Hi everyone, I'm Coach Gigi and welcome to my TUT workout. Today we have a core workout for you. If you usually shy away from doing core workouts or it's not perhaps your specialty, then join me today for this workout. We're going to take it nice and slow at your own pace. We're going to be working obliques mostly. You'll need your D handles and your rope clips set up nice and high at the top, 2 to start with, and then we'll take it down to 1 at the bottom of your TUT trainer. I'm gonna start nice and heavy. I'm gonna put 40 on each side for the TUT plates, but that's just my own personal preference today, and we can remove and add as we go along. The other thing you'll need is, of course, your mat, your water bottle, and a towel, and we'll get nice and sweaty. Okay, so let's warm up together. Meet me in the center of your mat. We're just gonna start to warm up those wrists. So you can lace them together like this, and you can give me nice figure of 8 circles. Fabulous, and reverse that if you can. Challenge your brain as well today. Fantastic, good. Meet me in a nice wide second position. Take your hands up to your chest and we're just gonna rotate side to side. Lovely. Warm up that side body. Get it ready for action. Good, we'll keep twisting for another 3, 2, and 1. We'll do a nice side reach, take one side up, breathe into the sky, and then send it over. Crawl those fingers down the leg. Deep breath, fill that rib cage with air. Back to center and reverse. Reach up to the sky, roll it down. Take a deep breath. Good, and release. Roll those shoulders backwards for me, and then forwards. Good, we'll do a couple of head rolls just to make sure we're completely warmed up with that neck. No tension, especially if you're doing this on a lunch break or any kind of break from sitting at a computer. This is a great way to just add a little bit of fire into that belly in the middle of your day. Okay, so we're gonna warm up with 4 moves. We've got lateral bear crawls, which are going to be on your hands and your toes. You're going to hover your knees above your mat. We're going to go side to side. So I want you to take 1 foot and 1 hand at the same time and then join the other one. And then you're going to repeat on the other side. So we've got lateral bear crawls. We've then got a squat to oblique crunch. You're going to send your hips back and you're going to squat and then cross elbow to knee. We're then going to do a side plank, but we're going to warm things up first, don't worry. So one knee will be down on the ground, the other leg will be extended. I want you to have your shoulder over your elbow, reach to the sky as you lift your hips up. We're just gonna pulse down and up. We're gonna warm up that side body on the left and then on the right. So meet me down in that lateral bear crawl position. 30 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the side and the other. 2 one way, watch out for that mat. 2 the other. Hovering those knees up off the ground, firing up that belly, firing up that core. If this is too much for you, you can just hold that bear crawl and squeeze. Breathe into that belly, feel that fire. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Beautiful, up onto those feet. We're going to send those hips back and we're going to crunch elbow to knee. 3, 2, and 1. Back and crunch. Back, crunch. Don't worry if you can't get that elbow right to your knee. Just aim for it. Really feel that twist in that core. We're getting it nice and warmed up for today. Deep breaths. Stay with me. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, shake that out. Deep breaths, side plank first. We've got it on our left or our right, whatever is most comfortable for you. Send one knee bending, one knee straight, hands up to the sky. We're gonna pulse those hips. In 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, drop the hip, and squeeze. Brilliant, keep going here. You can send that gaze up to that hand if you like, or you can drop it down to your wrist, as long as you've got your shoulder directly over your elbow. Feeling it, targeting that side body, working on that V-line for those summer bikinis. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, swing round to the other side. Firing everything up. One knee bends, one knee extends, stacking that shoulder over that elbow. Send that gaze up nice and high. 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up and down. Belly button. Nice and tight, right through to that spine. Squeezing. Firing up that side body. Deep breaths. Stay with me, TUT family. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Good, we're gonna repeat that one more time just to get nice and warm before we move on to our TUT trainer. Here we go, lateral bear crawl, side to side, or hold that bear crawl in 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders over wrists. Stay nice and grounded. Keep going. Keep breathing. That's it, team. Squeeze that core. 3, 2, and 1. Up onto those feet. We've got our squats to oblique crunch. Reset, readjust. Deep breaths. Send those hips back. 3, 2, and 1. Cross. Careful not to flare the rib cage in this position. Good, I'm feeling that burn already. We're getting fired up. Just keep squeezing. Keep that posture nice and tall. Send it across. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, deep breaths. First side for those side lifts. Extend that foot. Get into position. 3, 2, and 1. Letting that hip hang nice and heavy. Using that oblique to squeeze up. Good, we shouldn't be feeling any tension in any other part of the body here. We should be nice and aligned. Lifting. This is the modification. You'll have the opportunity to go up into a full plank in the middle of our circuit, so stay on the knee right now with me for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, switching sides. Extend that leg nice and straight. You should be one straight line from head to toe. 3, 2, and 1. Let that hip be nice and heavy. Working that oblique. Firing up all of these abdominals. Let the breath be heavy. And start to really focus your mind on that area of work today. Give me a smile too, because why not? Good, you can always squeeze your glutes here too. Work that booty for 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous, good work team. We should be nice and warmed up. I'm gonna show you our moves now with your D handles. So, up onto your feet, We're going into our first circuit with our D handles. Grab both handles, come onto your knees for me. Our first move today is going to be an ab crunch. So we're gonna crunch, pulling those D handles above our head, tucking those elbows in nice and tight, feeling that tension in our abs, releasing it as we come up, and I want you to pulse your hips forward. You're then gonna send it right back down, ab crunch, pulse, ab crunch, pulse. Lovely. We're going to release that. Take that TUT resistance off, whatever that might mean for you today. Or keep it nice and heavy. We've got chops on the left side and then the right side. So we're going to put both hands through our D handles. We're going to take it high to low. We're going to chop across our body, chop down. Don't worry if it doesn't go too far. I really want you to feel it in that twist across your stomach. Chopping down and up. Exactly the same thing, but to the right, down, and up. We're then going to finish this circuit in a plank hold. So back to those side planks. We're going to get nice and lifted. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Now, if this is too much for you at any point, I just want you to send that knee down and hold like we did at the beginning. This is all about getting this engaged, introducing you to how you can really burn your core with your TUT. So let's get going. Pop that heavy resistance right back on. We're going to go for 30 seconds each movement, 15 seconds off, roundabouts, as we transition into the next move. So meet me on your knees, grab a hold of both D handles. We're going to crunch them overhead. All right, TUT team, let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Crunch it down, push that pelvis forward. Crunch, push. Excellent work. Deep breaths, here we go. Drag it right to those knees. Feel that resistance. I love these ones. Really is a full abdominal workout. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, release those D handles. Take that TUT plate away, or keep it on, or change your resistance. I'm gonna go right down to 20s for these chops. We're gonna get into position, grabbing both D handles, getting ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. Sending it across the body, sending it right across. Use those hips to twist. Feel that crunch in that body. Good, you should really be feeling it across your stomach. Keep going. Pull it in nice and tight to that hip and release. Nice and tight, release. Shoulders relaxed always. This is about your core today. There should be no tension in your neck. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Step around. Oh, watch your mat though. Don't trip up on that. Deep breaths. Reset for the other side. Now, if that was too challenging for you, I want you to adjust your TUT plates to what's needed for this next set of chops. Getting ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. Send it across and up. Really work that resistance. Pull. Release. Excellent. Feeling that tension. Feels so good to work the core. Breathe. Let your breath work help you here. You can breathe in and then breathe out as you go across for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Fantastic work, everyone. Onto your mat. First side. Join me in a really high plank if you can. If not, that's fine. Take one knee to the ground. It's all about progress and getting to where you want to go. So no pressure. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift. Now you can take your hand to the sky like so, as long as you're staying lifted out of those shoulders. Your shoulders should be right over your elbow. Your hips should be nice and lifted, really giving that nice body an arch. Or you can take the hand above the head if that helps for you. You can take your gaze down to the wrist or up to the sky. Beautiful. Squeeze that belly button to spine. Good, don't worry if the shakes come in. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, drop it down, switching sides. All the way back over, deep breaths. Back in 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up. Fabulous. Gluing that belly button to spine, lifting those hips, staying nice and lengthened. If you've got some music going on today, you can always click those fingers to the beat. Wherever you're working from today, make it fun, enjoy it. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those hips. Fantastic work. We're gonna go right back into the TUT and we're gonna do that all over again. So get heavy with those plates. Stack them back on. If that was too easy for you last time with the crunches, I really want you to load up this time. Add that little bit extra. I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm gonna add an additional 5 onto it, just to really feel that abdominal crunch. Time under tension today. This is your time to make things work for you. So, nice and speedy with these TUT plates. Clip them on. Get onto those knees, and we're gonna go for round 2. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Down, push. Drive those elbows to those knees. Squeeze. Push that pelvis. Let's go, come on everyone. If this is a whole new world to you, don't worry. That's what we're here for. We're here to be going through it, experiencing it together. You're not alone. 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Excellent work. Adjust as need be for those. Oh, there we go. Fabulous. All right, everyone. We're going back into those chops. Meet me with that TUT. 3, 2, and 1. Send it across to that hip. Release. Squeeze. Enjoy the burn. Bring it down and release. Good. This shouldn't be easy. You're working with resistance here. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Round to the other side. Reset, readjust. Roll those shoulders. Flick your hair, whatever you need to do. Deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Chop it down. Send it up. Work that twist through that core. Fantastic work, everyone. Don't give up. Relax those shoulders. Pull it down. Release. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Wonderful work. We're going into those side planks. Meet me on the ground. Send that leg nice and wide, or keep one knee inside if it was a little bit too difficult for you last time. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up and hold. Feel free to close those eyes in this position. Go to your happy place. And just breathe. Careful not to flare that rib cage. Stay nice and tucked, lifting up through that side body. One strong unit. 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips, swing it around. This is our final side plank for the day, so make it count. Here we are. 3, 2, and 1. Send those legs wide and lift. Really drawing up, squeezing that core. Everything engaged. If this gets too tricky at any point, just drop that inside knee and stay with me. Just don't give up in this position, okay? Core is tough to train, but it has to be done. It is the foundation of our whole body. 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Fantastic work, everyone. We're going to now adjust those D handles to one single D handle and take it down to the bottom of our TUT trainer. So grab a drink, towel off, and I will explain our next circuit. So I'm going to take this off here. We'll stop the timer. We'll take one D handle off, just like so. Take that rope clip off. You always want to open up the face, release that there, and take it off. Nice and easy. Attach that D handle to the bottom instead. Now, don't be scared to get nice and heavy with this one, or if you're already feeling the burn and feeling too fatigued, just stay nice and light. Give me a 20, give me a 10, 5, whatever you feel like. But I want you to be a little bit heavier. I'm going to show you our 4 exercises now. So I want you to lie down for me first, then pull the D handle, a little bit easier. What you're going to do is you're going to grip it with both hands, and we're going to cycle those legs. So I want you to stay nice and lifted, head and shoulders up off the mat. You're going to use that resistance, pull it in to above your belly button. You're then going to tap your knees and cycle. Tap, tap, tap. Fabulous. We're then going into a Russian twist. So come to the side of your TUT. Your feet can be nice and planted on the ground, or they can be lifted. Whatever you're feeling like today, resistance-wise, we're going to use the D handle. Grab it with both hands, and we're going to pull it across our body to our hip and release. Across the hip and release. We're going to do that on both sides. Following that, we'll then do London bridges, my favorite. We are going to just give ourselves a little bit of resistance, pull back into a forearm plank. Send those knees up, and we're going to drop those hips side to side. You're going to make a nice little oval shape in the middle. We're then going to finish off this whole circuit by tapping those knees in the same position, down and up. If that's a little bit too difficult for you today, I just want you to do those last 2 exercises without the TUT resistance. Just use your body weight until we can build up to that next step. Okay, grab a quick drink, let's get sweaty, and finish off on a high. We've got this circuit for 2 rounds, and then we'll cool down. A nice intro class to core. So if 20 is enough for you today, I think I'll take it nice and easy. Just activate this and work with you. So let's get started. We've got 30 seconds. I want you to get nice and adjusted first before you pick up that D handle. So send that weight backwards. Find that D handle. Get ready to pull and cycle those feet in 3, 2, and 1. Tapping. I want you to glue your back to the mat in this position. This should all be about cycling those legs. Tap it to the knee. If you want to get a little bit more resistance going, feel free to pulse. This can increase the intensity. If you're not really feeling it and you're like, Gigi, I don't really feel what I'm doing in this one, I want you to just go hard then. Increase that intensity. 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Beautiful. Up onto your bum. Swing those legs around. Russian twist first side. Now, I want you to glue these to the ground. If you're not feeling that oblique twist, I want you to really focus on squeezing that core right the way around. If that's far too easy for you, lift those feet up, cross them over, and use that extra resistance to make that motion. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Take it across and through. Breathe. Good. Keep smiling. That's way too easy for you. Either add resistance for the next one or take those feet up. In this position, I don't want you to put any stress on those hip flexors, which is why I'm saying you should glue those feet to the ground. Work on that rotation instead. This is a core day. 3, 2, and 1. Release and switch sides for me. Round we go. Beautiful. Again, glue those feet to the ground. Get ready to pull that Russian twist in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Across and through. Your shoulders should be down. There should be no tension in your neck. You should just be feeling that oblique twist in that core. Deep breaths, here we go. Enjoy that time under tension. Here we go, team. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Fantastic. Okay, London bridges. Shuffle back, get into a high plank position. Again, if this is too difficult for you, you can drop the tension from the TUT. Otherwise, please bring it towards you to give yourself that extra bit of work. 3, 2, and 1. Forearm, knees up, hips side to side. Twisting, twisting. Now, this is a little bit easier if your toes are together rather than wide. Otherwise, we'll be dropping the hips and doing all this stuff, which is not what we want. We want to stay nice and lifted, feet together. This should be a squeeze, belly button to spine, really arching round and feeling it in those obliques. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Drop that down. Release that resistance. Roll up that spine. Take a breath before we're going right back into the same position, tapping those knees nice and gently. Good. Deep breaths. Get ready to go. In 3, 2, and 1. Tap and lift. I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Relax that neck and shoulders. This is all about the core. Nothing else. Breathe. We've only got one more circuit of this today now, so really make it count. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Release that D handle and breathe. Good. Grab a quick drink if you need one. Otherwise, meet me right back on your back for our bicycles. Final circuit, everyone. Let's make it happen. Short and snappy. Deep breaths. Send it back. Into position. Grab a hold of that D handle. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Now remembering we can just tap to the knee and work on that resistance. If we want to increase, work those crunches a little bit more. Tap, tap, tap. Just stay strong no matter what you're doing. Keep breathing. Smile, glue that back to the ground. No stress in that back. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Excellent job. 2 sets of Russian twists. Plant those feet. Come to the side of your TUT trainer. Deep breaths. Good. 3, 2, and 1. First side. Across. Release. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. If you want to increase this a little bit, you can send that body weight all the way back. Really focus on that across. Otherwise, stay nice and lifted and just work on moving your body to the side. Good. I'm gonna make it a little bit more challenging for my last few reps. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Switch around. Deep breaths. Good. Reset those shoulders, that breath. Feeling strong. 3, 2, and 1. Second side. Good. Good. Breathe. Squeeze. Release those shoulders. No drama. Breathe. Cross. Plant those toes. Don't let them ride up. Come on, team, right to the end. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Release, let that go. 2 final moves for today. If you haven't used it already, please try one with that TUT trainer. Pull it out. Get into those London bridges. We're getting ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. Knees up and tap those hips. Squeeze. Shoulders over elbows. Nice and lifted. Belly button to spine, feet together. Stay with me. Come on, team. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Drop those knees. Release that D handle. Take a breath. This is your last move today for this entire workout, so make it count. Prove to yourself that you can do this. Nice sweaty core. In 3, 2, 1. Tap those knees. Let's go. Tap. Up. Nice and controlled. Belly button to spine. Stay lifted. Draw it up. No stress on your back. This is all about your core, so lift that belly button to spine. If you're not shaking, you're not doing it right, keep going. Breathe. Excellent work, everyone. 3, 2, and 1. Phenomenal. Drop those knees. Release that D handle. Good. Let's get straight into a stretch. Up onto your feet. Roll those shoulders. Slow that heart rate right down. We're going to cool down nice and quickly so that you can get on with the rest of your day. Good job, everyone. Thank you for staying with me. Deep breath up to the sky. And exhale, send that body weight forwards. Good. If you can't get as low as me, don't worry. Just relax that head and shoulders and feel free to swing side to side. Good job. Catch your breath. We're going to roll up that spine nice and slowly. 5 counts. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake that hair out. Fabulous. We're going to do a reach up to the side, to the sky, and over. Reach down that leg. Breathe into that side body. Release those obliques that worked really hard today. And switching sides. Breathe it in and over. Deep breaths. One more just for luck. Here we go. To the side. Breathe. And finally, one more. Deep breaths. Let it go. Fantastic work, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Coach Gigi, and I'll see you in the next one.